Welcome to Goretober RPG Maker Horror Edition for 2020, showing the best and the goriest moments in each of these games. The shorter games will be played from start to finish. Other games, like Witch's Heart, I'm going to be playing only part of that. Thank you very much. Hope you get spooked and enjoy. Spooky over gory, but befitting for a nice Halloween. Welcome, new Reaper, to the Grimm's Hollow. And a lot of scary, scully individuals. Where are my balloons? Crap. It's the Grim Reaper, everyone, shoo. Ah, Grimm, must we? No parties are to be thrown until the newbie is initiated. And no party is to be thrown without me. Especially with my balloons. Yep, come on now, everyone. Out. Out with it. There'll be cake later. Not that they can taste cake, nonetheless. Go on, you. You as well. Get out of here. Lavender and Grim Reaper alone. I am sorry if they scared you. They're a bit overwhelming. And you're not overwhelming, dear Grim Reaper? We have now become one with the civilization of this world. Whether it means that we'll be partaking in the same kind of activities or not, that's only for fate to decide. Psst! Hey you! Hey! What is it, Ghost? I can help you. I saw Timmy in a cave. Cave? Yes, it's where the Reapers go to reap. Oh God, don't worry, he was safe the last time I saw him. Where can I find him? Which way? Just go left to exit out of town, then head into the first cave you see. You'll find him in there. But do me a favour and don't tell anyone I was here, yeah? You know, these Reapers, they're kind of nuts. I unlocked the door for you. Good luck. Are you the one who initially locked the door before we actually exited, Ghost? For goodness sakes, are you trying to get something out of us? Oh, hello. My friend and I were supposed to meet at a bakery and eat some pastries, but I think they stood me up. Now it's just me and my new friend, the balloon. Aww. Oh, that's so horrific. Your friend just flies away from you. They weren't a loyal friend. I guess that's what you could say about all backstabbers. They're kind of like balloons. They're there 1 minute and then they just fly away the next when they feel like the convenience is there. Hey Blowski, I've been thinking. If this is all we eat, how are we able to process all of this sugar? Shouldn't we be fat from all these carbs or something? But there's no such thing as carbs when you're dead. Now shut up and eat your cake. Well, what we wish we were all dead for some odd reason, you know, to put on all of this cake and not gain any of the weight of it. Come here, you. Oh gosh, there's a shieldy looking one. We need to take out him first if we're going to take out the others. I think that's how it goes anyways. 9! I swear I hate it right, Shantor. How dare you do that to me, thank you very much. Oh gosh, we did it again. Nope, we did it good that time. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Get rid of these spoopy ghosts. Do damage with Gnor's defense. I like that. Come on. No. Thank you very much. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. I'm playing this on the easier mode because I'd like to get through the game. Hello? You prod the Reaper with the butt of your stick. Hello. Did I pass out? You sure did, mate. Oh no, that means I'm late. I'm supposed to be at the bakery. Thank you so much for finding me. Here's a reward for your troubles. Got 3 delicious donuts and 2 spooky cookies. Lovely. We all want a delicious donut. Taste the embrace of death with sugariness. And type 1 diabetes. Sorry, type A diabetes. I'm not allowing you to be awake, dear ghost. You're sure to be powerful than the others. Just because, literally, you need to awaken first. But you are now, thank goodness for that. Time to get up. It's already morning. Whatever you'd call morning in this universe, where it's only one light setting. Oh, thank you for finding me. I was chasing down a ghost but disappeared and started the exit. That sneaky ghost led me into an ambush. Grr. Here's a reward for your troubles, dear madam. Delicious donut and spooky cookie again. It's not often you find a very intelligent ghost. They're usually very impulsive and frenzied. It's useless trying to talk to them. All that spirit energy needing to be released. Poor things can't help it though. They just have too much spirit energy. Spirit energy which we need in order to escape. But they cannot escape under their frenzy. Oh no siree. They are influenced by the spirit energy itself to behave in a haphazard way. That's odd. I could have sworn there was an entrance around here the other day. I would have think that was an entrance, but no, here we go. Something about this entrance looks dangerous. We'll enter it nonetheless. Timmy, where are you? Timmy is up ahead. Lavender, is that you? Timmy. Lavender, hold on. I'm coming to get you. Oh no, you're not. Do you remember me? We met not too long ago at the inn. Well, I wouldn't think you'd care. You just reaped a dozen ghosts like me. Thanks for your help. I'd like to collect my brother. Collect? That's a nice word for reap. No. I should never have helped you. You're just like the other reapers. I just want to take my brother and go home. Let me through. No, you've done enough harm. Okay, your eyes have gone. Okay, your eye has appeared. You're not reaping him if it's the last thing I do. Okay, Perry. Let's see how much you can parry from me. Cheers! Get out of here, you defensive rat. More or less a ghost, but you can get ghost rats in fiction. Anything is possible in fiction after all. Anything. Timmy! Are you okay? But you can't be a ghost, Timmy. You is indeed a ghost. Lavender. Aww. Why are you crying, Lala? Older sister? Tim? Yeah? Hide inside of my pocket. And whatever you do, do not come out until I say so. Stay invisible. Otherwise, I don't know if I can protect you from the other Reapers who wants our spirit energy. Is that clear? Okay. Gory details. Oh, sneaking through town. Nobody knows that we're here. There you are. Where were you? I was worried sick. Figuratively speaking, that is. I can't be sick. I went for a walk. Wanted to stretch my legs. I see. Well, now that you're up, I might as well invite you for tea. I don't suppose you mind walking a bit further? Yeah, I'll go have tea with you. Excellent. Why wouldn't we, after all? So, Lavender, which of these treats are your favourites? Is it a cookie, or cake, or are you into muffins, or donuts? The baker is dying to know. Wait, that's not a correct word. Yeah, fits very well with the thematics of this game, yes. He is eager to know, yes. I would preferably go with cookies, but muffin, I think, provides the most when it comes to healing properties in this game. A little pedestrian, but to each their own, I suppose. Or perhaps maybe it is who needs to reevaluate their tastes, who can say. Mr. Grimm, I've got a question. No need for formality, you can call me Grimm. Ask away. Can a ghost or a reaper ever live again? No. Unless they had a soul. I don't understand. Don't we have souls? No. I'm afraid you're all just spirits. Spirits of the underworld. There's a difference. When you die, your soul disintegrates because you don't need it anymore. All that's left is a spirit, which makes you either a ghost or a reaper. But every now and then there are beings who arrive here with a soul completely intact. Normally when this happens, I redirect them back to life. This is a rare occurrence, however. Anyways, more oiling tea? Yes, please. It smells nice. loyalty is still there. Do you have any more questions? Why were you mad about balloons? You remember that? Well, I wanted to throw a party first. I was going to set up balloons in this room right here, but when I looked in the closet, all of the balloons were gone. Are you a god? No, I'm certainly not. As far as my powers go, I can teleport a certain distance. And I can reap ghosts very well, but other than that, I can't do a lot of things. I can't bake, for example. Such an amazing thing. Food. Yes, universally we can all agree that food is an amazing thing. How did I die? I don't know that, I'm afraid. I don't see anything which happens on Earth. More. What happens after I pass on? My guess is as good as yours. I have never seen the afterlife, only delivered spirits to it. And lastly, I'm good. You know, usually Reapers don't tend to believe any of this is real. If they do, they start assuming we're a cult. We did, actually. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's the masks. Yeah, I think that is definitely the most recognizing feature as to why a newcomer would think that you're a part of a cult. Because of the masks. Because of the lack of identity. You're all one and the same, rather than your own individualistic people. But it seems you've taken to the idea rather quickly. That's because I saw Timmy as a ghost after that. And so, I feel rather concerned. Does he know? What are you trying to say? Simply whether you're alright, Lavender. I care about all my Reapers, yourself included. I'm alright. Really? Really? I'm not crying. You're crying. Very well. Baker, you didn't need to sneak into my closet for ingredients, you know. You had rather busy. I was running out of flour. How would you like teaching Lavender to reap? I mean, I would like to help, but you know I don't fight, Grimm. You'd be better off asking someone else. You won't have to fight anyone. What if they faint? You're the fastest person in the hollow next to me. You can run out of there carrying them. Well, okay. Excellent. Lavender, when you're ready, talk to the baker at the bakery. I'm going to put away the ingredients. See you later, Lavender. The cookies provide you with the least amount in this game, so that's why I picked muffin, because I think it's one of the bigger ones. Or, yes. Thank you for reminding me to lock the closet door, Lavender. I don't enjoy scolding people, but I think I must be more firm about Reapers wandering into my closet whenever they like. Goodness sake, you imagine this is where Grimm stores strange paraphernalia for the hollow. I know I mispronounced that, but you know what I mean. And why can't I go through this portion? I would recommend going through there if I were you. That door is an interdimensional portal to a world full of ghosts so horrifying that you would not recover upon seeing them. Are you one of them then, Grimm? Why is it here? Oh, it's my morning shift. Both hilarious and spoopy. There are ghosts outside the hollow that must be dealt with. Of all things, yes. They all need to be dealt with. Get up, you. Come on now. Oi, get up. It's time for Halloween. The Reaper prods his partner with the butt of a scythe. Up, now. Don't wanna. Too tired. Come on now. This situation is definitely dragging on for a while. You might be dead by the time you realise that you can stand up. Sorry, but cave's closed. It's brewing with exploding ghosts, large gaps and broken bridges. Until Grimm finishes restoring this area of off limits. You trying to give us some insight towards the future. Slippery and damp. Take extra precaution when crossing puddles. I'm not following along the theme tune, but it's lovely when you hear it. Is it? No, that's purple. I can't do that. just don't have enough spirit energy to buy that third colour of special attack. So I'm going to do that and then obtain victory over this ghost. 10 here, and then another 4 here. Every spirit energy matters. We end on the best number ever, folks. 69. With plus 20 spirit energy. Oh no, you're the one that multiplies! Goodness sakes. So which one should we deal with? Maybe the newest one? Oh no, I missed that! Oh goodness sakes, I don't like this enemy! I don't like ones that can multiply themselves. Bloody bacteria and all that. Oh come on, let me attack! Come on, game, that's so unfair. At least these two are reunited. Thanks for finding my idiot friend. Hey, that's a little... Here's a cake as thanks. Cheers! Got ourselves a lovely chocolate cake. Lavender, right? That was going to be my gift for you at your party, but instead, I was down here looking for this one and missed out. I said I was sorry. The Reaper ignores their friend. Oh dear, thanks for finding me. We're sorry. That one anyways. Let's try this one again, and this time we're a bit faster because I wanted initially to spend all of my spirit energy on HP rather than trying to get other stats up. But I'm guessing this is going to be the way forward. Thank you, that's one. Then do that. Hopefully this works. Yes, it does. Do not claw my face off this time, but I notice as time goes on, our speed becomes slower. Hopefully we don't divide and conquer this time. No more, please. There we go. Always remove the most recently spawned one. Even though in that case I didn't actually do that. There we go. It's brimming with spirit energy. Maximum HP available. We're a tough nut to crack now. Get off my friend, you! He will not be taken by a group. And neither shall we. Get up, you. You pulled the Reaper with the butt of your scythe. Hello? No, I don't want to wake up the school. You poke him again. Hey, wake up! Shut up. You're not my dad. You poke a bit harder. What? Oh, it's just you, Baker, and Lavender. Right. Right. Wait. Baker, why are you here? I thought you were a wimp who hated ghost caves. Excuse you? I prefer to call myself an artist of bread. Beware the carbohydrates. You get up as well by prodding him with the butt of your scythe. The Reaper wordlessly hands you 5 delicious donuts and then escapes. Oh well, sometimes words are not needed for wonderful things to occur, like delicious donuts. So many ghosts to reap, such a short amount of scythe to be able to reap them with, all in one go. Come on now, little parasite. And that's what you always will be, just something that will be eradicated from the universe. So, can I ask you something, Lavender? You just did, but go ahead. What's that spiral on your cheek? Part of our family. Oh, the cheek mark. Well, it runs in the family. Everyone has these cheek marks. I sort of wish I didn't have them when I was alive. Why? Well, it doesn't matter now, but it caused a lot of problems when I was a kid. Like, once in primary school, my teachers asked why I drew on my face with a marker. I tried to explain, but they got a wet towel and tried to wipe it off. I mean, it was kind of funny. That wasn't too bad. But from middle school onwards, that's when the bullies kicked in. Well, there's no need to talk about that. I understand. Well, I like it. We like it. In my primary school, if anyone was found drawing on themselves, the teacher would punish them severely. Punish? How? With their hands. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, what kind of school is that? A regular primary school? When I was alive. You're a very old spirit then. That's sad. It's okay. It's long past. Honestly, if I think about my life seems so long ago. It almost makes me want to cry thinking about it. But then newbies like you appear and tell me about what life is like now. It sounds much better. Baker, can I see your face? But what? Please? I haven't seen another person in ages. No. You really don't want to see my face. It will make you feel empty inside. Why not? I don't look that good. Baker, come on. Do you really think that, after that talk we just had, I think any different... Do you think I'd think any different of you? No, but... Please? Please? Okay, thanks. But I warned you. I thoroughly warned you. Oh my gosh, a bunch of baguettes. You're actually bread? No. Oops, forgot about that. There. How does it look? Bad, huh? The longer we stay here in the hollow as reapers, the more our faces become contorted, until we lose parts altogether. And it's always the eyes which go first, no matter what. But eyes? Look in the water, Lavender. Do you see yourself there? You peer down at your reflection, and you see one without eyes. Empty sockets stare back at you. Grimm made the masks because many of us become heavily disturbed when we look into the face of others. When we saw our own reflections, we recoiled. We felt uncomfortable with ourselves, with each other. So these masks are a relief. We don't have to look at each other and be reminded. We don't like our faces, Lavender. No one likes to feel inhuman. But that's unfortunately what they are in this universe. Grimm isn't much of an artist though. He can't draw anything besides from skulls. Maybe we could use you as a reference one day. You know, because most of your face is intact. Without the eyes, obviously. I freaked you out. Here, I'll just put the mask back on. No, don't do that. Don't do that at all. Of course I was shocked, Baker. But I think you should hide your face in a mask. It doesn't matter to me how you look, and I don't think it should for others either. Unfortunately, others do not think like that, Lavender. A lot of people just judge you based on what you are on the outside. Their own interpretations of your outside features. So keep your mask off. Alright. Very, very short this game. It is a very pleasantful game. We're not far from where we need to go now. Okie pokey. The massive clearing. And that is where we'll be heading in the next phase. This is it. Whoa! Grimm takes everyone here. It's my favourite spot. And see that little shining star up there. Oh, it's just a massive new ghost. That little cave there is called the Gate of Passing. It is where the ghosts go after you reap them. When you're strong enough, that's where you'll go too. I've seen other reapers go there before me, through that black cave, underneath the light. I've seen living souls go there too. Grimm told me they get sent back to life. What were those souls like? Not like a ghost, not like a reaper. They were green and glowy, unlike anything else. You mean something like that? There we go. Huh? That's what you would call a soul, right? And... what is that? Something's fumbling in your pocket. You look down. Lavender! That's it! That's the ghost who took my soul! If that's true, then we must be the ones to strike it down and retake that soul. But I'm not letting it go. Wow. Soul Keeper, you shall be mine. Finally, with this soul, Timmy can live again. Baker has other ideas, though, with that bloody rolling pin. All I have to do is show Grimm. I'm going to miss you when you go home, Timmy. Yeah, that's what Baker did. Going crazy and all that. Oh no. Lavender! Lady, hello! Hey, wake up! Hi, lady! Oh, lady. The baker is gone. The soul is gone too. Timmy! There's a slight movement in your hoodie's pocket. You're still here. It's a good thing I found you. Gosh, don't do that again. It's rash for a newbie to go out by themselves. Where's the baker? I saw him rushing towards the third cave. You know, the path to that gate over there. I haven't the slightest clue why he couldn't fight for his life, if he had one. Hehehe, where are you going? I need you to find Grimm as fast as possible. When you do, tell him that the baker's gone missing with a soul. Tell him to go towards the passing gate and guard it. Okay. I can do that. Thank you. Thank you very much. And you? My God, I can't believe it. You can't believe what? I just saw a baker run through this wall and rash through. He didn't even stop to say hi. That was the worst part. The worst part is he did not say hi. Previously fainted Reaper. Was that the baker? It was the baker. It looks like someone knocked him over. The baker's not that powerful, for goodness sakes. Going into the death cavern and all that. Why do you look so surprised, Cardell? Is it because you finally met your maker? I'm not too sure about that one. Hey, how dare you siphon my spirit energy away? I mean, I can't put this purple flame and all use. Violet flame for you. And just reap you. Stop siphoning my energy. Gosh, you leech. You latch. Thank you for that. May you pass on to the afterlife now. Peacefully. Totally suspicious looking ghost on this narrow bridge. Let's see what's going to go on here. Oh gosh. Hey Lala. What's that spark on its head? Dunno. Doesn't matter. If you say so. Set for detonation, I mean. Destination. Don't you wink at me. Dare you wink at me. Detonate. But ghost fades away. 35. What do you mean reap it? If only we had more speed, we could have performed a second attack on it. How are we supposed to cross now? Relax, Lala. Relax? Your life is on the line. I know that. Oh, I'm sorry, Timmy. It's okay, but, what if I don't get it back? Can we at least spend our time together happily? Seriously, I can't handle this edgy atmosphere. What are you calling this spooky environment edgy, Timmy? We are supposed to be having a happy, fun, family-friendly time together. I'll get your soul back. And I'll chill out a bit. For you. Now let's go find another way around. Yes. Let's see where this soul is now. Well, let's deal with that ghost first, which will no doubt be of consequence. I mean, of good things. Good fortune. Hey Timmy, I've been thinking you can come out for a bit. Eh? I mean, you don't have to stay inside there all the time. Yes! Hold on, Timmy. There's still rules. You're not allowed to come out when I'm fighting, or when someone else is around, including ghosts. Got it? Got it. We've got it. You can now talk to Timmy. Open up your pocket and select him to talk. What about if I just deal with his ghost first and then we can talk? You know, just for safety purposes in this particular cave. Wipe that surprised look off of yours and go to the afterlife with yours. Okay. Now then, let us go into our pockets and talk with Timmy for a little bit. Talk. Sis, do you want me to stay in my pocket because you were afraid someone was going to snatch me or something? Yes. Well, what happened? I don't see a single Reaper in here. Nobody's following us anymore. Who's going to see you? Ghosts! But you're a ghost too. They won't hurt you. Oh yeah, how'd you know that? 'Cause they're too busy trying to hurt me. Oh. I suppose. Well, I can help too. Let me do something in a reaping. Hey, why are you turning away from me, sis? Why? Why would you do that to poor Timmy? Hey sis, yeah? Something's been bothering me since I came here. Does my pocket stink? Well, yes, but not that. Yeah, now that you've pointed that out, they do kind of smell a little bit. It's just, I'm a ghost, right? Sure as heck look like one, and are one. Right, so if I'm a ghost, why aren't I like the others? Because you're a newborn ghost. You're in between the ones that are just sparkling and the other ones which are menacing. That's been bothering me for a while too. I think you're that thing that Baker said, an early ghost. Can we trust Baker though? Not anymore. Not if he stole the soul, but it's my best guess. Speaking of which, we should get going. Right, but there's still more to talk about with little Timmy. Lana, these ghosts, do you think they think? Or are they like zombies and they just hurt anything they see? It's more likely they're ghosts with the mindset of a zombie. No, they do think, but they don't think straight, like a zombie. They don't know how to control themselves, at least that's what I think. Why? No reason, just thinking about zombies. Just thinking about zombies. Think about zombies does that then, huh, Timmy? You alright in there, Timmy? Silence. Timmy? Am I gonna change? What do you mean? I mean change. Change you into a mean ghost. You're not gonna change, Timmy. I'm telling you that. What makes you say that? Well, you don't have it in you. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? You calling me weak? Let's go, I can take you. Don't get your ectoplasm in a twist, baby. Baby, I'll have you know I am 9.5 years old. Stop laughing. You're still a baby. No matter how old you get, you're still a baby to your mum and dad. You know, they'll keep reminding you that you are their little baby. So sis, what are you gonna do when you get back? Go back? To life? Yeah, you're coming back with me, right? Yes, that's what I thought. I can't tell him the truth. If he knew, I'm not sure if he wanted to go at all. La, you're spacing out on me. Oh yeah, what would I do if I come back? I'd want to visit Dad's grave and have a think. I don't want to tell Timmy that. What else? I think I want to have a long talk with Mom. Me too. And I'd talk to my friends and everyone at school and to propose to someone and... Oh, Timmy. How can he have so much energy? Because he's a ghost with spirit energy? Maybe that's why. I don't even know why I went in there. Pocket Timmy again. Do you miss your friends, Timmy? You're my friend. Oh, thanks. But I meant your other friends. The ones outside of our household. Outside of our social bubbles. It's only been a few hours. I can survive without them for a little while, you know. Hours? God, I hope so. There's no sense of time here. Exactly. Besides, when I'm in your pocket, there's too many other things for me to think about. What about you, sis? Oh, my friends? Well, it's like you said, just a couple of hours. So you don't have any friends. Well, that's enough talk. Let's get going, yeah? There's enough talk, you say. Surely there's something else we can talk about. La. Favorite ice cream flavor? Go. What? I'm your sister. You don't know this? Can you honestly call me yourself my brother? You always order the most random flavors. How am I supposed to know? It's... I can't be bothered to enter in a flavor. I like chocolate chip. Wait, that's the same as me. Yep. I guess we really are siblings after all. If there was ever like a coffee flavored ice cream with a bit of chocolate, also called mocha, then I would be down for that. Talk again. Hey Lala, I feel a little better than I did before. Thanks for talking with me, but we should get going, like you said. Aw, you don't want to have a talk with me? Well, I think that's fine actually. Let's get going. I've been thinking about him recently, ever since we came here. I remember we had a dad, but my memory's kind of foggy. Dad, I mean. He was nice. Smiled a lot. You were too young. Don't say things like it's my fault. No, it isn't. Having you around made things a lot more bearable. I really loved Dad. I loved Mum too. But towards the end, they used to fight a lot. About money. He got stressed really easily. He already had bad health conditions, but the arguments made it worse. And then eventually it got fatal. Fatal? As in, deathly. They had already stopped fighting at that point, but he passed away anyway. We should have been together when he did, but Mum withdrew into herself. I think at the time, I sort of blamed her in a way for the fights, and then withdrawing, even though I knew it was unfair for me to do so. You have to do what you think is right at that point in time. After all, some of the fights were on Dad too, right? I don't know. To be honest, I think the things I hate the most are about seeing parents argue is that you feel like you have to take a side. I can agree with that. I'm glad that at least you don't have to experience that, Timmy. Things got hard for a while. She didn't do the chores. Then we needed money because our insurance. Oh wait, I forgot you don't know what that is. Never mind. Anyways, she wasn't home a lot, so I learned to do a lot of things by myself. Groceries, dishes, laundry. I had to search a lot of it up. On the internet. On the yellow book page. I was alone a lot. Or I would have been. You were home. You were young and confused, so you didn't really understand what was going on. You were unaffected. When I was done, finished my homework, finished my chores, I played with you. You were the only normal thing. Then, she finally managed to stay home a bit once things settled down. And you made her smile a lot. But things were left unsaid between us. We weren't as close as what we were used to be. And the passing of ghosts? Why do you tell me all of that? I don't know. I wanted to tell someone. I never got a chance to. Ah, the path's clear. I think we can cross now. Let's hurry. Are you sure you'll be fine? Absolutely. Well, don't worry about me, Timmy. I'll be much more worried about yourself. Let's get going. Let's get going, but I need to do some other things first into paths which are not mandatory for the story, but mandatory if you want to get everything down and out of account. This battle is going to be a bit of a doozy, but we'll survive. Somehow. There we go. Just like that. We went from gloop to gloopia. How much more manifestations will appear in these nightmares? Free donut. Will you take it? Absolutely. Yes, sure. What are you going to do with it? Eat it. But it was on the floor for more than 5 seconds. It's not like it's going to kill me. You took the delicious donut off the floor and shoved it in your pocket. Absolutely. Crumbs lying on the ground. Where do they lead? Find out next time on Flare's Detective Show. No. It's not going to be dozy. That's what I'm going to promise you guys. It's not going to be a dozy show after all. It's going to be a flame of violence. More crumbs on the floor, for goodness sakes. Where do these lead to? Can I get you? Thank you. And then go into here where we'll find ourselves. You prod Reaper with the butt of your son. Oh. Sorry about that. That's alright. What are you doing here? All the other Reapers are in the other caves, or the Hollow. A group of Reapers asked me to hold their stuff for them whilst they were away. So I did, but it's so heavy that I could barely move. And when the ghosts appeared, I couldn't defend myself. I wonder what happened to them. Don't know, but the cave was blocked when I arrived. Oh, so they closed the cave, huh? Those Reapers never came back for me. You know what? You can have their stuff. I'll trade you some food for some spirit energy. How about it? I'll definitely shop. I will buy one thing. For that. Okay, I'll buy one of those. There we go. And you want that donut? Go ahead. I'm not going to charge for food that's been on the floor. Exactly. And that's what restaurants should have in common practice. That it should not charge food that's been on the floor. They're so incredibly unhygienic. And also I wouldn't have food that's on the floor in the first place. Now at the chasm of death, we have almost completed Lavender's spirit in our path to get to the best outcome ever. And all it takes is one upgrade for poison. Poison needs 50 spirit points. We shall buy it, and our spirit, our heart, our mind and soul is whole, is complete. Now, about that baker. Oh, okay. Just looked a little different, that's all. It's a dead end. Well, unless you count that giant ominous hole in the wall. But I don't think either of us want to pass on. This is the passing on place, right? Shouldn't he be here? Yeah, that's what Reaper told us. Do you think I took a wrong turn somewhere? Shush, someone's coming. Get in my pocket. Get in thine pocket. Baker. You have a green aura around you. And you have green eyes. Who are you? Are you Baker? No. That's odd. Because you sound exactly like him. I don't want any trouble. Just let me through, please. Not until you tell me who you are. I'm a hard-working Reaper. I've spent years collecting spirit energy so I could pass on. I was about to say, I've spent so many years collecting spirit energy. The last time I checked, Reapers don't glow. I don't know what you're talking about. Baker, I can let you see the soul glowing out of your eye holes. Give it up. Give what up? You... Look, if you don't take off your mask, then I'll take it off by force. Ah. Okay. Okay, this soul doesn't belong to me. But it doesn't belong to you either. Eh? This soul belonged to a ghost until you reaped them. You murdered that ghost. I don't see why you should get a second chance at life. No, that's not why I want the soul. Eh? Timmy? Mr. Baker, that soul belongs to me. Please give it back. What, in bread? A talking ghost? He's my brother. He lost his soul when he came here. I found him and tried to get his soul back so he can go home. But then you misunderstood and knocked me out. So... it really does run in a family. You mean the swells? What? Your cheek marks. So, you believe me? You'll give it back? Of course I do. Hold on, I just need to take it out. It's stuck. Try harder. It's not working. I think you need to come over and help me. Yeah, right. Fine. Timmy, stay back. Just put your hand under there. Nah, okay. You put your hand under the mask, but... nah, not gonna work a second time. You think I'd fall for that twice? It was worth a try. You redid a number of my mask. Huh. Guess I don't need it anymore. You discard it. Oh my god, that really is creepy. I'm not giving up this life, Lavender. I want to go home. So does he. I don't really care about your brother, but you should know that if you're going to try and take the soul off me, well, let's just say I've been here a lot longer than you. I've used all that energy from the bakery to complete my spirit, Lavender. I can wipe you out in one blow. Just step aside and let me through. I'm not moving. When is Grimm coming? Then I suppose I have no choice. I really didn't want to fight you, Lavender. And neither do I, but unfortunately for you, my spirit is also complete. I've learnt a thing or two from being a ghost, sis. I can help you from the sidelines. What? No way. Just trust me. It's like, just whatever you do, stay behind me. Gotcha. Of course we'll be good. How dare we could not be good. Get out of account here, you. There's no place for you now. Lavender, what are you doing? I'm making sure he's staying down. Double tap, as they call it. And stay down. Gosh, Lavender. Why ain't death are you mutilating our local baker? And to that extent, my friend, with your scythe? Because look. You got the message, right? So it was true. I was hoping with all my heart that it was merely a false rumor. And who does that soul belong to then? That would be me, Mr. Grimm. My, a talking ghost. You are a rare lot. Call me Grimm. So, pardon me, what is your name? Timmy! Timmy? How did you lose your soul and become a ghost? Well, it's a long story. I have time. Exactly. We have all the time in the world. All the time in the underworld. It's not like we're going to be withering away anytime soon, am I right? Okay. I also have tea if need be. You take a deep breath. Retell your epic tale to the Grim Reaper. So you are siblings. I wish to death you had told me this sooner. I could have found that soul before any of this ever happened. Why didn't you? What if there was no soul? What if Timmy couldn't go back home? What then? What would you have done with Timmy? You must reap hundreds of ghosts a day. I am sorry that you thought of me in that way. I am also sorry that I was so late. You can make up for it. This is nice, but I'm exhausted, Grimm. I want to get this over with. I don't want to let the soul slip out of my hands a second time. So tell me, now that we have the soul, how can Timmy become living again, and not, like, a ghost? It is simple. He just has to eat the soul and then walk through there. Wait, I have to eat the soul? Is that what the baker tried to do? Yeah, we must have his saliva on it. The baker lost his face. He does not have a tongue nor saliva. If you want, I could drag his fainted body here and show you. Nah, won't be necessary. Timmy. Very well. Then I guess this is it. This is it. Knock yourself out, Timmy. Not literally, though. If we do that, I'll be mad at you. I wouldn't go near the baker if I were you. Something's resonating. This is a lovely little story. Ah. Do I look different? Timmy. Ah. You're no longer a little ghost. How do you feel? Alive. Sorry. Souls make me gassy. Well, I guess it's time to go. Mama's probably missing you. Goodbye, Grimm. Goodbye, Timmy the living boy. Let's go, Lala. What's wrong, sis? I can't go, Timmy. God, this is heartbreaking. Why not? I'm a Reaper. I didn't come here with a soul. But you said... Lavender, you're lying to me, right? Are you trying to be funny? There's no joke this time, Timmy. You told me you were coming with me. I did. I lied. Why? Partially because I hoped there was still some way out for me. Largely because I couldn't bear to tell you. Ugh, gosh darn it, Lavender. Why are you always trying to be so protective over me? Let me help you for once. Grimm, take the soul out of me. Give it to my sister. Timmy, are you insane? I don't ever want to see you throw away your life like that again. Literally. But I don't want to go home without you. You deserve to go home too. Let me do this for you. I came all this way for all those ghosts for you, Timmy. Not me. But he sure is true. That's true. Then I guess I gotta go. Timmy, wait. Let me just have a short word for your sister. Huh? Okay. Grimm, what's the hold up? You're already late. You know, you can walk with him. Huh? You can walk through the gate with Timmy. In the short time you've been here, it looks like you've reaped enough spirit energy to pass on to the afterlife. Of course, you can always go later. There's no hurry. But afterlife? I didn't think the time would be so soon. But if I'm not going through that gate alone, I think I can handle it. Sis? I'll walk with you through there. I won't be on the other side, of course. We've gone through that. But I can still be with you right until the end. Okay. No goodbyes, no thank yous to Grimm. Golly gosh, you two. Golly goody goody gosh gosh. Aww. I don't know what it would be. No, not say I wonder what it'd be like, but just curious to see what the travel would be like between getting out of a coma and then waking up from that coma. Timmy, that day you said you were going outside. It was around the time of Dad's death anniversary. You were more down than usual this year. So quiet. We were staying in a motel because of Mum's business trip, and she was running late because of the snow. You said you were going out for a walk. It was dark outside. Just for a couple of minutes, you said. So many things can happen in a couple of minutes. The most dramatic things you can think of can happen in a couple of minutes. I followed you. I can't remember why. I think I was just worried about you. You went into the woods. I called out your name as you kept walking away from me. You kept telling me to go back. You kept saying, "I'm fine," over and over again. When I finally caught up to you, I took your hand. You turned around, and then you tripped over a rock. We tumbled into a hole. We both tumbled into the same hole. The circumstances of the death itself is the same for both of them. But what kind of state would Timmy be in regards over to Lavender, in which Timmy can have a soul, but Lavender can't? They found us together at dawn. They told me that I'd entered a coma from the cold. They didn't tell me this bit, but you had your arms wrapped around me when you passed away. That bit I overheard. I can't describe to you what it did to Mum. She had not only lost Dad, but you too, only a couple of years apart. You may have doubted it, but she really, really did care about you, you know. She always felt guilty about how she acted the year Dad died. She said she always admired the way you carried yourself, but she wished she could take more time off to work to see you. Before then, I never realized how much you actively avoided her. I realized a lot of things about you after you died. Why you were always so insistent on doing everything by yourself. Why you eventually stopped talking about your friends from school. Why you started spending more time alone. You were afraid of relying on anyone else. And I think that goes a lot to people as well. We're always afraid of using someone or relying on someone too much. I think relying on someone is a better way than using someone. Using someone is more like a manipulative term, but relying on someone for something is a bit more of a friendly approach towards asking for help. Asking for help in any kind of, well, in some circumstances is lovely. In a lot of circumstances it's lovely, because it shows that you're willingly active to know that that person has expertise in that field or some knowledge in that field, and therefore you can ask them for help. And I think this is what a lot of people are afraid of nowadays, is asking for help. Myself, I'm always afraid of it because I feel like I've got no strong points myself if I constantly ask for help. So I'm more on the fence of, I want to ask people for help, but in actuality I'm the person that wants to rely on themselves and just go off my own strength, rather than always trying to ask for somebody else's strength in order to benefit something of my fence of the side. My fence up aside. My own side of the fence, I mean. You didn't want to open up to anybody. I know, because I was the same when I lost you. It wasn't easy. Before I lost you, it was like I had been living in a safe bubble. We all want to live in that kind of safe bubble. Physical safe bubble, where it's 2 meters apart either way. But not a not a mental bubble. I walked to school with you. You had breakfast with me. You helped me with my homework. You washed my plates for me. You even tied my shoelaces. It never occurred to me how much time we spent together. School was worse. When I walked in, there was oppressive silence. I couldn't talk with my friends properly. I felt I had to behave the same as I used to, but I couldn't, so I would get frustrated at myself and start crying. What I was worried about was other people leaving me too. I don't know how to explain to other people that I talked to you when I was in a coma, Grimm, Baker, the ghosts, the other Reapers. There wasn't a day that went by where I didn't think about it. It seemed too vivid to be fake. Little things used to upset me that I couldn't explain to anyone. I didn't really like sweets or pastries anymore. I felt alone. I took to drawing a lot, but I had to hide it since my teachers complained that I was drawing too many skulls in class. I was a morbid kid. It's all the Halloween spooks, but I think I grew up fine. After all, I was lucky in a sense. I wasn't so alone. You escaped death. Mum was there to support me. As time passed, I realized so were others. What I remember the most about that trip now is you holding my hand as we walked through that gate. I remember thinking of how hard you worked to save me. And at the beginning of every day... I still do. That is quite a sad image as well as a relaxing image, because when you think hypothetically that Lavender would be on the other side of the table with her own hot drink. Wow. Okay folks, thank you all so much for watching Grimm's Hollow, and in the next time around we will be tackling Mermaid Swamp. Hope you all have enjoyed this video as much as I have made it. You can tell that nowadays it gets really dark outside really early. Remember how I started with the beginning of this video? It was bright, it was sunny, and now it's completely dark. Have a lovely day folks, and take care of yourselves.